There is a clash right now between the cost of the migrant shelter crisis and the governor's budget priorities. Now, with Congress imploding last week on border policy, there's no end in sight to the situation. Monthly revenue numbers, they are down in Massachusetts. Is the governor fighting a rip current that's not going to let up, Marianne?
Well, anyone knows who's been in a rip current, you don't fight it if you want to survive. So you have to adjust, and that's what she's doing. The only way this changes is to make sure there are Democrats in the majority in the House, the Senate, and the White House. It won't until then.
Rob?
I mean, there's indications this week that the 7,500 cap is phony, and the governor faced difficult questions from Democrats in the legislature about the budget implications. $1 billion a year, and there's no end in sight.
And phony, you mean because other people
it looks like it's going way above it.
Yeah.
It's a false cap.
We had another example this week. Next item. We often show video clips about topics that we talk about, but we can't do that in the United States Supreme Court arguments because no cameras are allowed. It's 2024. Marianne, why is this still a thing? Live audio is okay, but no video?
If there was ever a chance to have video, it's gone because the Supreme Court has the lowest ratings of any institution in the country, even Congress. So if there was ever a chance to see them on TV, that is long gone.
I like it.
I think that the courtroom artist union is very strong.
Remember the ugly picture of Tom Brady in the federal court? That was
at least we get audio.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Super Bowl. You can bet on just about anything now, whether some will come up, some will go down. So forget about who's going to come out on top, the 49ers or Kansas City. Will Travis propose to Taylor? Either way, but if the Chiefs win at midfield on later tonight.
Well, the bookies say no. I'm smart. I'm with the house. It's a no.
It's a no. It's a hard no. What do you think?
I think it's more likely that Tucker Carlson proposed to Vladimir Putin to get that interview, only to be mocked by Putin that he applied to the CIA and was rejected.
All right, we are going to wrap things up with best week or worst week. Rob, let's start with you.
Worst week goes to Republican Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. She said this week that unlike Mike Pence, if she had been VP January 6th, she would not have allowed the presidential results to be certified. It confirms that, one, she's unfit for office, and two, people who graduate from Harvard are not necessarily very smart.
Marianne?
Worst week, Robert Hur, who was the special prosecutor who couldn't indict Biden in a court of law, so he smeared him in the court of public opinion. Hur served in the Trump bar DOJ. Very political guy. Smashed it. Media coverage terrible, too. Bad week.
Marianne, Rob, thank you for joining us. Folks, every Sunday we go on the record.